Hi everyone, Joker. Sorry about the lack of videos as of late. Don Chigor has been going through a lot of, what would you say?
Changes.
Yeah. We're trying to pull out as much content as we can, but at higher quality. So, instead of doing almost like 3 videos a week maybe, or whenever, we're going to try and do it once a week with higher quality and see if that works. Well, without further ado, I would like to introduce you to Save the Princess deck. It's not Mew Nectar, it's actually Murakumo.
Yeah, and one of the funny things are, we apologize about the glare. We can't get the glare out of the video completely yet. No, we're still working on that, but I guess we can just use the bodies of ourselves while we're doing the deck profiles to kind of block the light. So you'll have to bear with us, but you know, keep in mind that we will be changing where we do our videos. So we have one specific area in where we live currently that we do the videos. We're going to be changing that area starting next video. So we will have more room and hopefully the lighting will be a little better. I'll make sure that everything is fine with that. But Joker, please take us away.
The Save the Princess deck is Murakumo. And the reason why it has this nickname is because of 2 cards, Yasue and Shirayuki. The original plan for this deck was actually a random one I've been thinking about for a while now. You can ask Rinku about this idea I've had, finding a way to make Shirayuki work without overpowering what she does. And the best way I found out is with Yasue. Because no matter what, you're going to get cards to your hand which you need, and you get to mess with your opponent as much as you need as well. Rinku can tell you how annoying the deck is.
One of the things that she did not notice about what Yasue has the ability to do is recycle your cards. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, to be continued on this deck profile until the new stuff comes out for it. And once that comes out, then this deck is going to get another profile, and it will be even better than this one. What? I actually sat down with Joker and explained to her, okay, well, this is what Yasue does. And then she threw in the idea, well, wait a minute, what about Shirayuki? I'm like, I don't know, what about it? Well, what are you trying to say? And then she's just like, give me about 30 minutes. So, you know, I jump onto YouTube and watch a little video. And then out of nowhere, she's like, hey, Rinku, let's play test right now. I have a little idea I want to use against you. So I sit down. And obviously, you know, she's got the sleeves turned around that way, so I can't really see anything. Long story short, she flips up Murakumo, and then I had the time of my life playing against that deck. It was both annoying and fun at the same time.
What I do have to say is that the deck is literally a gas cannon.
Glass cannon.
Yes. If you don't get your pieces, it's pretty much game over. But once you do get your pieces, it just goes off. So, now that I explained why the deck has this name, I shall get into the official video. So, of course, we're going to have a Murakumo starter. A GB1, a Chain Sickle Stealth Rogue. I can't remember how to pronounce this person's name.
Onifundo.
Yes. This helps a lot to me. It's, of course, has the, take from the soul and return this unit to your hand, which is always good for Murakumo. Because, especially with Shirayuki, you need cards in your hand constantly, so you don't get walloped.
Yeah, it's a 1-for-1. It replaces a card on the field with another card from your deck onto the field, then returns the card to your deck, so you're not really essentially losing anything unless you guard with this. If you guard with that, then it's gone.
Yeah.
Until Tanba puts it back.
Now, I wish I could play more of him or her, but for now, this is the best starter for this deck. I've not found any other starter that will work as well as this one does. We're going to be playing the new Grade 0 Draw Trigger PG. Never nagging with this card. Except for if you got a random card that you don't need. But it's not really nagging in my eyes.
It frees up the grade 1 space in any Murakumo deck, which is what Murakumo needs most of anything. They need their grade 1 space.
We only play 4 crit. That's all you'll ever need in this deck is 4 crit. Did it just turn off?
No.
We play more of the draw trigger. Not
Total-
the Sentinel.
Total of 8 draws.
Yep. And, of course, the new heal trigger. Because it's pretty. And higher shield.
Yeah, for those early game rush decks. Most of the time, though, when she gets rushed down, doesn't really use any of the heal triggers. She has that bad habit of me, like what I do when I'm playing. I keep my heal triggers in my hand and not guard with them. I probably end up losing because of that. But that's neither here nor there.
Next, we play Forge of the Stride Enabler. Self-explanatory for striding materials and stuff.
Yeah, most people would play 3 of them if they're playing 8 grade 3s, but due to the fact that this deck calls the grade 3s from the deck quite often, and or adds them from the deck to hand sometimes, you really want the extra stride fodder just in case you need them.
2, the Stealth Fiend of Enchantment, whatever they want to call him.
Stealth Fiend of Entertainment Senbei.
I can't read upside down. I should probably put on my glasses while I do this.
Probably.
Alright. He helps with the problems with circles, pretty much.
Any possible Link Joker mirror matches. With, as of right now, there aren't any Link Joker matches, but, however, that will change when Violus Deleter comes out. We'll be seeing a Rise of Messiah and definitely a Rise in Deleter in Premium.
I only play him at 2s because of his act skill from hand. His act skill, you take 1 from soul and discard a card from me. Discard this card. Choose a card in your circle other than Vanguard and put it on the bottom of your deck. If you do, draw 2 cards. This deals with the problem of locking and such, so.
It can also return your triggers that you had to call on the field back to your deck.
So, pretty much, it's going to be a good day if you can use them. Especially with the drawing. Next, obviously, we're going to play Tombas.
Yeah. Part of the infinite attack, infinite power combo that will soon be coming out.
He helps with the Yasue, but not so much of the Shiryuki part of the deck, but he still does a lot for when you do stride into your main Shiryuki.
Yeah, not also mentioning that if you're at 5 damage, you can pretty much do what is like a pseudo NLK loop, where if you have a specific unit that you want to keep calling to an Excel circle or whatnot, or a rearguard circle, and you keep powering it up, that's what this is for. This is part of that combo.
Currently, there are no grade 3s that have the markers, so that's just null and void until we get Shiryuki. And hopefully Yasue at some point, but I highly doubt it.
No, Yasue, I don't think Yasue existed in the manga.
We play 1 Stealth Rogue of Naverna. She was just one of... In my original Shiryuki deck, I did play her at more than 1, if I remember.
You played her at 4.
Yeah, but I've seen that she gets too clunky, but she still does what she needs. It's also a target for Tamba to put back, which makes it viable, but not that viable. It's
pretty much a filler, and at the same time, if it's needed, you could use it, but you don't really need it.
Yeah. And Stealth Beast, Siren Fox. Another filler. Put this unit into your soul. At the end of the battle, that your unit with Yasue in its card name attacked a Vanguard. If that attack did not hit, if it boosted, you may do so and so. It's pretty much just a Yasue card to have in the deck.
I'm pretty sure it clones. Yeah, you choose one of your rear guards, search for 2 cards with the same card name, call them the rear guard, shuffle your deck. At the end of the turn, return 1 of the called cards to your hand, and another card from one to the bottom of the deck. So this brings me back. This brings us back to where I said earlier about possibly searching your deck for grade 3s and adding them to hand. This one does that, and that's why the 4 Stride Enablers are in the deck. It's because of this card. If I built this deck, I would replace this thing with 1 more copy of that. But this is a deck that's unique to Joker, and that's why she does that, because randoms help her more than actual consistency does. So I have no idea why.
Very random. If you haven't noticed with all my deck profiles, nothing truly makes sense until you see it run.
Yeah, oh boy.
Grade 2s are so fun. We only play the new Swift Archer.
Swift Archer Fushimi is a staple in any Murakumo deck,
Obviously.
whether it be standard or premium.
I only play him at 3 because I see him too clunky at 4. I've seen other people's decks with him in it, premium and standard. I see him too often. You don't want to see this card often enough.
Specifically in this build, for some odd reason, this logic works. Again, I don't know why. I don't know how to explain it. This is all her unique deck. I didn't help her at all with this.
He just supplied the Fushimis that I needed.
I just supplied the cards that she didn't have. That's all I did. I actually, the last several decks that have been profiled by Joker, I have not helped her at all with them. Only supplied some of the cards. Other than that, all the builds that you've seen for her decks are all her own unique creations. So therefore, I don't get yelled at whenever I win. Well, I get yelled at anyway, but it doesn't matter.
Fuck! Did it again. Huh?
It's fine. I mean, you pretty much explained Fushimi.
Yeah, he's just there.
Yeah, I mean, everybody really pretty much knows what it is, and it's a staple. Every Murakumo deck's going to play at least 3 of it. So.
Another part of the loop-ish thing, Stealth Dragon, dual weapon.
Yeah, that is number 2 piece of the 4-card combo with the infinite loop that's going to be coming out soon.
He just helps a lot with the grade 3s and such. And he's not GB, so it's grade 1 or grade 3 rearguard, so he just helps the deck run. So if I could replace any other grade 2 in my lineup, it would probably be Instant Swapper. I'll take one out for another him and put another Fushimi in if I had to.
Yeah. But as of right now, the deck is still in testing phases until
the new stuff comes out.
Yeah, until Violus Deleter comes out, so that's when the deck gets just insanely good.
2 Instant Swappers, just another filler until the new stuff comes out. But
it does swapping things because it's instant.
Yeah.
Instant transmission.
It likes to mess with your opponent, pretty much. Am I going to bring this out? Am I going to bring that out? We don't know. So, it's just a guessing game with how this deck runs. Are you going to get hit with Shirayuki or Yasue? Which is worse? Losing all your attack and going into the negatives, or having stuff bounce back to my hand? Then 4 of the Stealth Fiend of Enmity. I don't even know what to say about him, really.
I have yet to figure out the purpose of the card.
I've never really ran into him.
Let's just put it as another filler.
But this allows you to stand a unit, so
yeah, I think it's something about Shadow Stitch. We're not really going to get into it because again, it's a card that we feel that's not important. However, if you would like a more in-depth explanation about the card, please let us know in the comments, and we will do our best to really sit down and analyze the card and see what it really does in the deck. As of right now, it's just a filler.
We got 3 of the Stealth Rogue of the End Trial, Yasue.
Stealth Rogue of the Trial, Yasue.
I just said that.
You said End.
I see End.
Stealth Rogue of the Trial.
It is the End. Shut up. It's the End Yasue, because it's the only one you want to use in this deck. Because if it's on stride skill. It took me a while to figure out how to actually use him, because Rinku.
Yeah, a lot of the times when she would stride, actually all the time until I told her, when she would stride, she'd get upset because she couldn't really call anything. She's like, why is this card in this deck? It's so useless. I'm like, why don't you read the card out loud to me? Then she read it, and she's like, wait, I don't understand. I'm like, you can copy your Vanguard. No, I can't, because, I'm like, yeah, your stride gets printed name, Yasue. So therefore, your name is Stealth Rogue of the Trial, Yasue. So you can search for a copy of it, put it on the field.
And then you got shenanigans right there. Then the last 4 grade 4s, this is probably one of the rare decks I play 8th grade 3, sorry. I'm very bad at
8th
numbers.
grade 4s, yeah. What are we, Gear Chronicle from Standard?
Sure, let's do this. No. Obviously, it's the Limit Break Shirayuki.
You're going to find yourself at 4 more damage more often than you really think.
Yeah, especially with...
She decided to go with this one because the other one is way more...
It's Vanguard on Vanguard porn, pretty much.
Yeah, it's way more situational than this one. This one just... It gives a solid minus 20k as long as you have 4 more damage by just discarding her. And you don't have to have a copy of it on your field or any grade 3s. You don't have to have any of that bull BS on your field. But the newer one from GBT 14 just doesn't really do it. So that's why she chose that one.
And plus it's prettier.
Yeah. Wish it came in SP.
I know, right? Striding! So, this is a shocker to most people. I'm only playing 4 grade G guards.
Yeah, we all pretty much know that Murakumo got shafted as far as G guards go. So everybody knows the staple G guards that Murakumo plays. I mean, there's only 3 different ones, so that's pretty much what's there.
So you got 2 of the wing dude, pink chick, and I have many wing-looking things on her, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is.
Bat Chick 2.0.
Nah, she's not even... she is a bat, but she's not a succubus. Only bat bitch is succubus. Okay, regular strides. 2 of the Yasue Genma.
Yep, that's all you gotta do is just Yasue Genma. Yeah, this card, she didn't realize that there was a little spiffy combo with it that I showed her during a game. She actually was complaining that she didn't have any stride for another turn. And then she discarded for stride and then got Yasue Genma. I was like, alright, you're good. You're going to be able to stride next turn. No, I won't. Why? Why do you figure? This deck's crap. It's so bad. It's so bad. And I'm like, alright, well... So, I told her, I was like, alright, well, why don't you use the skill, select the stride enabler, copy it, and it goes back to the hand at the end of the turn. She was like, wait, what? No, it doesn't. Read Yasue Genma's effect. Didn't believe me. Then she strode next turn because she did that and beat me. And I'm like, you see what happens when you listen to what I say about Murakumo? You win. If you listen to my advice once in a blue moon about different plays that you could do, and I'll never tell her a play before she does it. I'll always wait until after she makes a play to give her advice. Okay, well, this play would be a little more beneficial to you because it sets you up for next turn. Then I finally got the comfort zone. Then she's like, okay, that's awesome. Thank you for telling me. I used to just tell her, oh, no, you shouldn't do that. You should do this. And then I was trying to figure out why she gets so pissed off. Finally, I figured it out. So I wait until after she makes the mistake or makes a play that isn't that beneficial to give her more advice on a more beneficial play.
Okie dokie. Goma.
Just extra calling. I mean, that's literally... Yeah, just literally keeping consistency with being able to have rear guards when you actually don't really have any resources. There are a lot of times, because we play 8 draws in the deck, that there's...
Almost 20 cards in my hand. Not
that. It's just you have a lot of grade 0s in your hand that are low power, or cards in general low power. So to save a couple of the cards in your hand, you can just use the Yasue Stride there. And it also allows you to recycle, getting rid of some of those grade 0s and putting them back in the deck. Because you will shuffle your deck. There is no doubt about it. You're going to be searching, you're going to be shuffling. So
we always will play that at 4 in the deck, no matter how much it changes.
Well, she will. My Murakumo build is a little wonky, but it's pretty good.
4 of the sweetly smiling Ice Petal Shirayuki.
That is her favorite stride for Murakumo.
Make it go into negatives. Best thing in the world.
Yeah, I hate it. It sucks.
And when you combine it with this, you get an extra attack striding with Shirayuki.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you pretty much... Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
So not just 2 turns, you get to do it 3 times, making them go into negatives, bigger numbers, and you just make them want to cry.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, since you lose 5 for every one, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, it's 5,000 for every card face up in the G zone with Shirayuki.
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, look you're in the negatives. Oh, 25.
Now, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that this card does not require you to flip up Yeah, you have to flip a card with Shirayuki. Alright, well that's whack.
Yeah, if it was anything,
It'd be insane.
yes.
It'd be insane.
Because then my whole entire thing, I'll just start G-guarding all over the place. So, that's my wonky Save the Princess deck. A play that I like to use to confuse my opponent. Mostly Rinku, because...
It doesn't work on me. She thinks it does, but it really doesn't.
Hey, my favorite play, though. If I have Shirayuki in my hand, obviously I'm going to hopefully have her first. So, if I'm already at 4 damage, have her on the field, discard a Shirayuki. I will probably have Yasue or Stride Enabler in my hand. Right? Do the Shirayuki play. Then, once his turn's ended, if I do not die, you go into this, then Stride, and just make shit happen.
Yeah, then you just keep spamming stuff. That's pretty much what it is. I mean, I don't know. There's all kinds of different things you can do with the deck. She has yet to figure everything out.
Hopefully the deck will be more consistent when the new stuff comes out. So.
Oh, it will be. It will be. You'll be able to grab
especially the new Shirayuki named cards.
Great. Well, they're not Shirayuki named, but they support Shirayuki. The Grade 2 is going to be really good. The Grade 2 is definitely going to be really good for that deck.
So, if anything, Yasue might turn into a separate deck with another Murakumo named thing, and Shirayuki might be her own clan again. We don't, well, her own
sub-clan.
Yes. So, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Hopefully, see ya!